A lot of people say VBA is dead and Microsoft acts as if it is, but here's the madness. VBA does things no other automation tool can, including the 2 automation tools we've covered in parts 1 and 2 of the Automation Trilogy series, links below. So for now, let's take another look at Excel VBA and let's try to understand why some people feel mournful about its possible demise. With that said, let's get into the download file. What are we going to do? We're going to do exactly what we did in parts 1 and 2 of this series with Power Query and Power Automate. Yes, it's a data transfer operation. I want to get the data from the January file into the year data file. So how to do that? I can just click into the VBA editor. I've prepared my code here. You can, of course, download this file yourself and set it up. I'm going to click play. And did you see how quickly that data came in? To me, it felt instant. It felt very immediate. Let's go back to the January file. Let's remove this filter function, which I programmed quite easily with Excel VBA. And this time, let's bring all the data in. And can you feel the power of that click of a button functionality? Yes, for me, VBA means unparalleled desktop automation power. And that's why it's the king of Excel automation tools. So what are the key advantages of VBA versus Power Query? Well, VBA is faster. We just felt how quickly you can run a VBA process. With Power Query, it seems we're always waiting at the bottom of Excel for queries to update. VBA is leaner. Yes, with Power Query, we have data links, queries, connections between files. None of that with VBA, although of course we do have to deal with enabling macros. And for me, VBA is just clearer. We can clearly click a button to run a macro, get a message box, so it's clear something has happened. With Power Query, I'm never absolutely sure if the data is up to date. So VBA for me is faster, leaner, and clearer than Power Query. So what are the advantages of VBA over Power Automate that we covered in part 2 of the series? Well, once again, it's faster. VBA, much speedier, working on desktop. Power Automate, we're always signing into services. We're dependent on internet connections. Yes, VBA is faster. And secondly, it's more flexible. With Power Automate, it feels quite constrained. We're working within quite a limited number of options, and we often have to bring in Office scripts to make the magic happen. With VBA, the limit really is our own imagination. And finally, and very simply put, VBA is free. Or rather, it's available with the most basic Office packages. To access Power Automate, you're going to have to get a more expensive business package. So for me, VBA wins in terms of speed, its flexibility, and the fact it's free. The truth is, this series isn't about picking winners. It's about equipping you with the best skills and knowledge for your career. But looking back at the previous video in the Automation Trilogy, looking at the comments, you can see people really are divided. People who are for VBA, people who are against VBA. It seems to be a very emotional issue for a lot of people, but we've got to try to look at things differently. We've got to try to move past this kind of which camp are you in mentality. What we need is a more nuanced view of VBA, one that's practical and pragmatic, but also principled, one that recognizes the potential and indeed the necessity of the newer tools, but also the pain of the programmers who are kind of dependent on VBA, and also the managers who are running legacy VBA processes every day in their organizations and who are anxious about the future of VBA. But right now I want to speak directly to the VBA programmers because I myself am one. Listen, nobody's crazy for liking VBA. You're not outdated. You're not out of touch. You're using the tool, as we've seen in this series, that solves the most difficult organization problems in a really elegant way. The tool that has the power, the flexibility, the richness to match the complexity of real-world organizational problems. Yes, recognizing the uniqueness of VBA isn't nostalgia or romance, it's pragmatism. And it's that word richness that matters to me, because while these tools are powerful in their own ways, they feel kind of simplistic to the VBA programmer. It's a problem with the medium. It's like being a painter and painting with fine brushes all your life, then suddenly being asked to paint with a sponge. These tools, you see, they're not just tools, they're the way that we express our thinking. This is about expression. Yes, professional fulfillment comes when your inner creativity finds form, when you find tools to really express yourself. So the discontinuation of VBA, it's not just about learning a new tool, a new IT tool, it's about losing the medium for your self-expression. And that's why I think people feel very strongly about this, and there's this sense of mournfulness that I feel too. But just feeling sorry for ourselves won't help. Yes, we have to do better, and that includes in the YouTube comment section. Yes, we can't just shout VBA is amazing. You can't stop it. And yes, trust me, I love that passion, but we have to temper it with some pragmatism. Because if we want VBA to survive and we want Microsoft to listen, we have to argue for it intelligently. And the truth is this, if you have all three tools we've covered in the Automation Trilogy series, you are best placed in your career with a really powerful automation toolkit, including Excel VBA. Not as the only tool, not as an old tool, not as a tool there for some nostalgic reason, but as an essential tool in the modern Excel automation toolkit. That is the message, guys. This is the message for us to shout from the rooftops. You see, the future belongs to people who can move between these tools without losing themselves, who can be pragmatic and principled, and who can find identity in providing a good range of tools without favoring a particular one. And this is why VBA has a place in the modern automation toolkit alongside everything new. I hope you've enjoyed the Excel Automation Trilogy. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. All the links for the videos are in the video description below. And if you're following the year of your Excel success, don't forget to subscribe. The next video to watch is right here.